She actually likes it. She thinks it's sexy.
For the listeners that are unable to see, and Luke has been missing the last 2 podcasts. Yeah. Right now he has a mustache and a flavor saver.
A
soul patch.
Flavor saver.
It's disgusting.
And I actually keep the flavor in there for 24 hours.
This is Munch. His Munch mustache.
I hate it. I absolutely.
That's the name of the pod, Munch Mustache.
You thought I was feeling you?
And if you ain't fucking with this podcast, then you're just a bitch ass trick.
Welcome back to another episode of Save for the Pod, episode number 93. Whole squad in this bitch, and sorry that we don't have video. My camera batteries were dead as well as AJ's, but you get to join us on this audio adventure.
For your listening pleasure only.
So,
Phil, I can't hear you, bro.
So, Phil also does not have his mic stand, which last week myself and AJ didn't have
Luke,
it.
Phil.
What? Can you hear me?
There's also a bunch of snacks
stop putting
here.
it down in your lap and then picking it up and you're touching the speaker part.
Y'all not eating snacks on this podcast.
Oh,
y'all both gonna be fucking up. Take Phil's snacks away from me.
I hear plastic.
I'm getting my last handful.
Your last.
This is a clear case of Peter pays for Paul and Paul pays for all.
What? What the fuck is that?
We can't even hear you, Luke, because you're not talking into the
microphone. You heard that in Kentucky,
I'm
didn't you?
actually putting it up now.
No. I shouldn't be penalized for Phil not knowing how to act.
Bro, he just put it into his stomach where he's going to be holding the microphone.
Bruh. These niggas here. All right, we on episode number 93, the Dwight Freeney episode.
Dwight Freeney.
Phil.
Javon Curse episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still can't hear you, Phil. You're
Javon
still
Curse,
not
can you hear
talking
me?
into the mic.
Oh my God, bro.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Listeners, I apologize in advance.
I don't think he should have
We're gonna
I'm about to go to bed.
You know, I'm just going to kick these guys
I'm
off
about
the
to go to
podcast.
bed, and it's
Okay, I'm back.
This is me and Zach.
back.
okay. Are
Snacks
y'all
away,
ready?
Snacks are away.
Are
Bro,
y'all
Luke
ready?
just ate a whole mountain milk.
Are y'all ready?
I
He
am
needs
ready.
snacks.
Phil, you ready? Luke, you
Ready
ready?
or not? Here I
AJ, I
come.
already know you're ready, and I know I'm ready. All right, so we rolling now. So we in December. We a week plus away from Christmas, and just wanted to know how y'all Christmas shopping is going.
Barely done any.
Facts.
I always try every year to get it done ahead of time. I bought gifts as early as Black Friday this year.
Yeah,
I still have like 50% of my gifts that I gotta give left.
that's unfortunate. What about y'all? How's Christmas shopping been going for y'all?
I mean, I've gotten a lot done, but I feel like I still have a lot more to go.
Luke,
And I'm not even getting stuff for I asked my parents. Well, actually, I already got stuff for my parents, but I've asked them like, "Oh, what do you want?" And they're like, "Nothing." But I ended up getting them one thing anyway.
Luke put
something.
Phil on the hot seat.
How so?
Well, Luke's getting all his gifts shipped to Phil's house.
Oh yeah.
And then he was like, "How many gifts is Luke be buying?"
Yeah, facts.
It was looking like old school Phil when he had packages showing up to the place every single day.
My shit be looking like that now. She's like, "What did you get now?" I'm like, "I didn't get nothing. I think this is Luke's."
Express and
I'm
pack
sorry,
some.
Phil.
It's like all the gifts under my tree is for Luke. Because I actually haven't put Danny's tree under the gift because I haven't wrapped it yet.
You didn't put a
So
tree
then-
under the gift?
No, so
Jeez.
I took all of
The gift under the tree.
take all of Luke's gifts and just set them under the tree because I haven't wrapped my gift yet. But my Christmas, I'm usually always late for Christmas, like weeks late.
Yeah.
Just because I just don't buy anything on time, and I thought I was gonna be on time this year, and it looks like I'm gonna be late again.
We're
Okay.
like what? 7 days away? 8 days away?
I'm definitely gonna be late again because I don't even know what my mom wants.
We 9 days away.
9 days away.
Also, Zach is literally a half an inch away from the mic, and I have him turned up louder than the rest of us.
Yes, because
For-
it's been an issue that y'all can't hear me, I guess, when you in your car. But I try to be as loud as possible. I feel like I'm talking just as loud as everyone else on the pod.
I have noticed that if I'm listening on the pod, I have to have it high volume when you're talking, and then
Yeah.
I always forget, and then someone else talks, like Phil or
And
me.
I will
and it's just
agree.
really loud.
When I'm in the car, it is difficult to hear me. In AirPods, or headphones, it sounds perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to be
'Cause it's
loud.
Noise canceling.
I just think
get
AJ
it.
turned my mic down. He sabotaged.
No,
me.
you
My
sound
voice
fine.
is sexy.
It's just I think I got the deepest
Wait,
voice.
why
so-
do you think I turned your mic down? No one ever complains about not being able to hear
My
you.
voice is so sexy. He be like, "Let me turn down that sexy."
No, bro. Every podcast, you're like in the middle of talking.
Just making a ton of noises.
You get so excited.
That's why the first one's
I just
called
had to get it
throat
off
noises.
my chest. That like whoa.
I don't
bro.
talk like that.
Okay.
No, the first one was called throat noises.
But
wasn't it?
there, no mouth noises.
Mouth
But
noises.
there has
Bro, chill
not been
out.
an episode of the pod
do that.
where Phil hasn't gone.
I'm
Sometimes
supposed to
I
be the
can't
one.
breathe.
I'm supposed to be the one with asthma on this.
Sometimes I can't breathe.
Phil got awake apnea instead of sleep
Awake
instead of
apnea.
sleep apnea.
He uses apnea.
Just regular apnea.
Luke, you got apnea too, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
Luke has everything.
Luke a loud ass breather. But y'all got any plans for the holidays? Y'all staying down here?
Yeah, we're here. We're down here. And then Bert's baby, little Bertolina. And Nova has her first birthday the day after Christmas.
It's lit.
Bro, I was driving by. This is off topic a little bit. I was driving when I was on my way to Stetson, and right on campus, there's a street called Bertfish, and I wanted to take a picture and send it.
How did you not?
I just
take
drove
a
past it
picture?
too quickly, and I was like, I'm not trying to turn around.
Yeah.
But if you Google DeLand, Florida, Bertfish Road, you'll find it.
Bertfish.
I'll be here for Christmas. I'm trying to think because it's a blackout day. I want to take off the day for Nova's birthday. I'm thinking, should I call in sick or just try to request it off?
A blackout day means you can't call off.
Not supposed to.
That's trash, bro.
Yeah.
The
Well, you
day
just had
after
too much
Christmas.
coquito and you got sick, cause
Yeah.
you're vegan and you forgot.
What is your justification for having the day after Christmas be a blackout date?
Everybody crashes on Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
they're
holidays. So
drunk.
our blackout dates are from like this because everybody tries to take same vacations.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we'll black out from Thanksgiving all the way to after New Year's.
Damn.
So you have to like get it approved. I mean, you can obviously take a sick day.
Yeah,
Probably,
yeah.
Like they can't, but
They can't
for
do nothing
like
about
you
that.
just can't request a day off just to request a day off.
Oh.
If it's not available, they can be like, no, you didn't
Yeah.
request it early enough.
Yeah, definitely it's live for Nova's birthday.
Bro, I was just going to ask you.
Mm.
I don't have no plans. I'm staying in Florida, but I was thinking I might want to go to New York
When?
the 26th to the 30th.
Well,
But
yeah,
if you can't go the
probably.
26th, then we could do the 27th maybe to the 30th. Anyway, we could talk about that off air, but
Okay.
I don't have any plans. New York would be the only plan. And Cindy's going to Guyana too for the
Damn, for New
26th,
Year's?
26th to the 31st.
Oh, okay.
Why
So
she
you
not
guys are
staying
gonna be
for New
together
Year's?
on
She
Christmas.
is staying for New Year's. She's coming back on 31st. She comes back at like
Dang,
7
what are
a.m.
we
on the
doing?
31st.
What are we doing
No,
for
I'm
New
saying why she not
Year's?
staying in Guyana for New Year's? Like,
Oh, because she wants to be
I
with me.
thought it was a big celebration.
She wants to be with me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna call her right
Yeah,
now.
That's cute. I would not want to.
I'm gonna call her right now. That just
Anyways.
warmed my heart.
Anyway,
I'm trying to
yeah,
be
I don't
with,
have.
I'm
I don't
trying to
have
be
any
with Luke
plans.
on New Year's Eve too.
How does she feel about your mustache?
She
loves
actually
it.
likes it. She thinks it's sexy. She
For the listeners that are unable to see, and Luke has been missing the last two podcasts.
Yeah.
Right now, he has a mustache and a flavor saver.
soul
Flavor
pouch.
saver,
A
flavor
soul
saver.
patch.
Flavor
It's
saver.
disgusting.
And I actually keep the flavor in there for 24 hours.
This is Munch. His Munch mustache.
I
It
hate
is.
it. I absolutely.
That's the
hate
name
it.
of the pod, Munch Mustache.
You thought I was feeling you?
Luke, Munch.
But yeah, I
That
also,
mustache of Munch.
He definitely looks like a young Eon. But
Eon.
I hate
My
his
dad-
mustache.
My dad.
Oh, you call him
Is it
Eon.
pronounced Eon or
No,
Ian?
Jan.
It's pronounced Ian, but
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I
that's
thought
what
you I thought you told me it was Jan.
what?
You must have lied to me.
It's what?
Ian. I thought it was Ian.
You thought it was what?
Hey, shout
Jan.
out to Dud.
Yawn. No,
Shout out to
Uh.
Dud.
It's
Eon.
funny because my dad used to work with a Guyanese dude named Eon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Eons
Maybe
and
my dad.
eons. He goes eon and on.
But yeah, she likes it. She
Can't
she thinks
understand.
I look like, what's that guy's name? Sexy Charlie Chaplin. Is that his name?
The
Yeah, I have
one
no clue who
had-
that is.
He's the originator of the Hitler mustache. You've seen him before.
Wait, Charlie
he's-
Chaplin? Yeah, I
yeah.
know that is, but she said sexy Charlie
Oh.
Chaplin. I don't know what that means.
Yes,
That's
so
me.
Luke.
Oh, that nigga did get hurt.
Oh, you're a sexy Charlie
You
Chaplin.
thought she meant I look like
I thought there was some guy named Sexy Charlie
Oh,
Chaplin.
No.
I was like, I don't know who that is.
Well, I'll be in Michigan. Haven't been up there in a minute.
Dang, you're gonna be freezing your little ankles off.
I'm not looking forward to the cold. Not looking forward to being around cats at Tatiana's mom's house and my allergies going crazy. But it'll be fun being around the in-laws. It's still weird to say that in-laws, but
Drinking
I thought you didn't even
hella
like 'em.
eggnog.
The in-laws, I love them.
I'm just kidding.
They're gonna be listening.
I know they listen. I know her mom listens at
Tatiana's
least,
mom
right?
listens sometimes.
Shout out to Tati's mom.
You gonna be drinking
Yes.
hella eggnog and singing Christmas songs?
No, they only drink eggnog.
Yeah, Tati's mom is lit.
But we
She got a
can.
fatty.
she.
Look. She's listening, Luke.
And
Yo, imagine Tati's mom right now. Just like
she's like, I do have a fatty.
She probably smiling like
she is like,
she's probably
I can't say anything. That's my mom.
she's probably flattered. Actually,
Yeah, I thought you said she did. She did.
Yeah,
already.
I started to agree, and then I stopped myself.
You're gonna be like, damn, mom, when you see her. Oh my gosh!
What is it that Phil always say? Damn that ass fat.
Don't drink a little.
No
Don't drink too much
facts.
eggnog.
I beat
No,
mine.
around Christmas, she's gonna be like,
I'm
why are
gonna-
you doing that,
I'm
stepson?
gonna DM.
Zach,
Why are you
Zach-
doing that, son-in-law?
Zach
I'm
be
in-
at the holiday party like, damn, mom,
You don't watch.
I'm gonna DM Tanya. Her name's Tanya, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Zach's the only one who got that joke.
yeah, I did.
I know what you're talking about, but
Stepmom, what are you doing? All right, but we moving
Mother-in-law.
on. though. We moving on.
no, I'm gonna DM her and tell her to listen.
you gotta
to this.
keep all this
Hey,
in.
shout out to all the moms out there that's slugging. We love y'all.
All right, so speaking of moms, apparently there was a teen who discovered that an anonymous cyberbully who's been harassing her for over a year or for years was her own mom.
What?
You really gotta hate
Yes.
your child.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes.
What was the reasoning? Was she like trying to build
Wait,
up
and
a
she
callus?
knew her mom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, her mom
she-
was just catfishing, hating her.
Yeah.
I can.
Her mom
So
was
there's
pretending to be someone else, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. She was.
Yeah, I
pretending
didn't-
to be someone else.
I thought it was like she didn't know that it was her mom. Like she was like, I don't know why I thought that.
so
That was my first
y'all
thought.
already know I'm
She
trash.
didn't know it was her mom.
No, I'm saying like she didn't know her mom.
No, she knows her. She knows her mom.
I thought it was just like this random lady.
No.
It just turned out to be her mom.
I feel
She's
like you're the
adopted.
best public reader. Do you want to read this?
Oh yeah, Lucas.
It's kind of long.
Oh, jeez. Bro, that is not kind of long. It's very long. Oh, God.
Oh, gee, Willikers.
A Michigan woman is accused of targeting 2 teens in a year-long catfishing scheme where she harassed them on social media. Kendra Licari, 42, was charged earlier this week with 2 counts of stalking a minor, 2 counts of using a computer to commit the crime, and another count of obstruction of justice. I'm not going to read this whole thing. That's
Shouldn't
way
that be
too
child abuse as well?
No, you need to read the whole thing.
I have to read the whole thing. Licari targeted her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend since last December and attempted to cover up her act by filing a complaint with the Beale City Schools Administration. She worked as the girls' basketball coach at the school, and at the end of the season, she was asked not to return due to coaching changes. School officials said the cyberbullying occurred off the school grounds and school devices weren't used. They decided to involve local authorities to look into the case as the harassment started in early 2021.
All right, you don't need to read the rest, but that's kind
That's
of the meat of the story. The fact that one, it was your mom, and 2,
she was confronted and broke down and made a full confession.
It was me.
Is
it Scooby Doo?
Did I mention one of those things was? Oh yeah, stalking a minor was one.
yeah.
She was stalking them
each
too.
count is a 5-year felony.
Thank God you're here, Mom. The lady's texting me again.
And
Bro,
I'm like, wait.
That is insane to cyberbully your own child.
Yeah.
I feel like that should also be child abuse.
Honestly, that
Talking to
sounds
the
like
mic,
something that
Phil?
Phil would do.
Stalking
But
a child?
no.
Talking to the mic, Phil.
Cyberbullying your child,
Yeah,
but
you would.
more so in like a joking way,
No,
not
but
like
Phil would just-
catfishing
No, I
them.
would never
No, Phil would
cyberbully
bully
my
to their
child.
face.
Yeah, I would. If I'm a bully, I'm a bully. I think cyberbullying is whack as fuck because it's not real.
I mean, it is
Yeah.
real.
But it's
No,
very
it's not
real.
because if you can't say shit to my face, I don't take you.
Yeah, but that's you.
It's
That's
still
not
real.
everyone else. Some people take it seriously.
I'm saying
bro.
it's-
like, especially kids. Like when
it's
you're like 10.
real in the context of like, yeah, somebody's making fun of you, but I'm saying it's not real in the sense of like a present danger for like I don't know. It's kinda,
Yeah, but you.
like I don't take cyberbullying
It's different.
serious.
Yeah, you don't because you didn't grow up with it.
It's a
Imagine
felony.
if you
You
grew
didn't
up.
hear that?
You like it's different. It's a different world for these kids because that's how they communicate.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's
I
probably
understand
it's
it.
probably even worse. Like it probably
You're just
feels
an
worse
old
than
head.
someone doing it in person to them
I
because
don't
that's their
know.
main mode of
Yeah.
communication.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
So
I would never cyberbully my kid.
That's wild though.
I wouldn't even bully
I
my
wonder
kid.
what the motive was. Like, did she not like the boyfriend? Because it said that she did it to the boyfriend too.
Yeah.
The daughter's boyfriend.
That's kind of what I took away from the story.
Like, she didn't like the boyfriend, so she was like, I'm gonna try to like break them up or something. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to some turmoil.
I
That's wild.
want to know what the posts
That's
and
low-key.
shit
That's
were.
low-key something my ex's mom might do. To be honest, bro. After we broke up,
You don't have any exes, bro. You never had a girlfriend before.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
said
facts, that's facts,
you
that's
said
facts,
she
that's
hated
facts.
you, right? The
no,
mom.
the mom loved me.
Oh.
The mom hated her new boyfriend, who's
Oh.
actually now her husband. But her mom
Jeez.
texted me one time and was like, "Please come back. I hate this motherfucker." She was like, "We're at dinner right now, and just looking at him is annoying."
Yeah.
But anyway, that was like a year after we
Yeah.
had broken up. But anyway,
That's hilarious.
yeah, that's definitely something she would do.
Yeah. But I thought it was crazy. Your own fucking child. It'd be your own people.
They really do sometimes.
Can't trust them. Moving on. So this is a question that AJ had specifically for all four of us. Definitely wanted Luke to be here. So do you want to ask the question, AJ?
Oh yeah. What is? Oh, I'll just read it.
You don't know your question?
Well, I made it 2 weeks ago because I'm prepared.
But you,
There's irony why I asked that. Luke.
Oh, I don't have to read it. I can just say it. I was just gonna read it because I wrote it down.
okay, just say it.
Go for it.
What are some ways that surprise? Or what are some differences in your siblings that surprise you? Differences from you. So like, how are your siblings different from you? And that's like, oh, that's kind of surprising.
My sister being very like anxious when I'm extremely laid back.
Yeah.
And I feel like both my parents are fairly laid back. Like my dad's more of a type A person, but he's not an anxious person.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister is extremely anxious. So that's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
That's a really good question.
Thank you.
She's also a social butterfly, whereas I'm definitely an introvert, as I say all the time.
Is it turtle? Is it turtle?
Dang. I mean, I'm non-confrontational, and not to say that my brother and sister are confrontational, but they're less likely to avoid conflict.
I definitely feel like Rachel is all about the smoke.
Rachel used to be about the fade for sure. She might
Yeah, but she is more than Adam, but Adam's a lot like they're both a lot more confrontational than me. And like, if there's a fight within the family, within my parents are arguing or something, and it's like now affecting us, like they'll jump in, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to leave the room. Like, I'm trying to, like, if we don't dead this right now, like I'm leaving the room. So that's pretty much like my one thing that does surprise me.
Until you get a little liquor, and then Lukey's confrontational.
That's facts.
It's actually annoying.
They're also, I don't know how to word this. Like, they're self-starters. I don't know if that's the right word.
Mm-hmm.
But like, obvious, they're, I don't know. I feel like we're all motivated.
They take
And
more
I'm-
initiative.
I guess like I'm motivated for like the one thing I'm passionate about, which is refereeing.
Yeah.
But they're like, they find motivation. I don't know in what, but for every little thing that they do, like even if they're not passionate about it. I mean, and that's I don't know if surprising is the right word, but definitely like inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
And they take, like, they're more willing to take risks than I am.
Okay. Phil?
Well, in regards to JB, niggas mad aggressive, like ultra aggressive. So that's surprising. Like,
Wait. I'm saying how they're different from you.
What you mean from myself?
Yeah.
That is how he's different. He's ultra aggressive.
Oh,
I'm not
he's-
ultra
okay.
aggressive.
Yeah.
They all have a great head of hair.
No, because I used to have a great head of hair.
I don't know JB like that, but from the times I've met JB, he just seems like a more extreme version of you.
That's in that
Yeah.
regard. He's
Okay.
ultra
Yeah.
aggressive and he's far more competitive than I am.
Yeah.
Like, I'm competitive in the sense of, like, I really have to, like, anything I do, I want to be the best at it.
Yeah.
But, like, JB is, like, times 10. And I'm like, bro, he'll talk shit with it. I don't really talk shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
like,
true.
niggas talk shit, Matt. He talk a lot of shit. So that's surprising because he's, like, a shit-talking, hyper-aggressive, competitive person. And then for my older brother, it always just surprised me how good he is with like hands-on stuff. Because I'm not a super hands-on. I mean, I'm a hands-on person, but like the way he grasps information and can like build shit. And I'm just like, damn, I wish I could do that. Like, nigga can build like anything. It's weird. So that's about it.
AJ?
This is my question. I forgot my answers. I had really good ones. But
Well, you and Julian are definitely very opposite. And Lily, I don't really know like that, so I can't really speak on Lily.
I think in one way that they both get really mad really fast, and like I don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be, and I'm gonna say really mad, because it could be that kind of has a bad connotation, but it could be good and bad. Where I kind of don't have that. And then just I think they're both definitely book smarter than me.
Okay.
But kind of like you, my sister has a lot of anxiety
Mm-hmm.
and like stresses out, and I don't really do that. And then
Jules
I think, I guess Julian does too. But yeah, they're really, I feel like they can just lock in on something and do it. and for my sister, she's a lot, I feel like I don't know if she's a lot like my mom, but she kind of is, where she's like very strong-headed, which is good, and kind of is like, I don't want to say like knows what she wants to say or something.
Yeah.
And then Julian's just like ultra confident, I feel like.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys see that, but I
Gotta
feel like
be
he's just like,
confident.
and that's not something I've always had, where he's always easily had confidence.
Gotcha.
or seeming so, at least.
Yeah.
Me and my brother.
Like anytime he's like, all right, I want to, like, I can do that. Like, just see something random, like, I can do that. I'm like,
I
wait.
feel like you kind of that way.
It takes me a lot more before I feel comfortable being like, okay, I can do that. But Nick's not my sibling, but he's kind of like that too, where he's like, all right, we can do this. And I'm like, bro, we got to think about not everything, but like, let's kind of assess all the ways that this could go wrong, because it could end up like whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just so we have a base to build from. But it's like, I guess that kind of is the self-starter stuff that you were talking about too.
Yeah.
Got you. No, I really like that question. There's definitely a lot more ways that I'm sure we're all not listing, but I think those were definitely some good answers.
They're also more fashionable than me.
You're pretty fashionable.
I wish that I was as fashionable as them.
All right, Phil, you have a question on there. Go ahead, ask your question of the week.
Oh my God.
Would you rather be waterboarded for 72 hours or have all your fingernails pulled off?
That is actually one, insane, but two, I can't even decide. So
I would be
anytime-
waterboarded.
Yeah, I
Because
think.
we always talk about gun to your head, so I was like, let's keep it dark.
Yeah, I think
Jesus.
I'd go with AJ's answer, but it's tough because one, when you get waterboarded, you're definitely getting choked. And anytime,
Wait.
He thought
I forgot what
thought it
waterboarding was.
He thought it was a surfboard.
Yeah,
No,
I thought it was
it's
just
when they
surfing.
put that cloth over
He's
there.
like, wait, skimboarding?
Waterboarded for 72 hours? You're
yeah,
gonna
like
pass
on
out.
it, like
Not
You
only
can't.
not
You're
only
gonna pass
out, but mentally.
well, not 72 hours straight in the sense that
yeah, you would die.
they won't let
obviously.
you go unconscious. So
Yeah,
they do
yeah,
it
yeah.
just long enough to torture you and then give you a break and go right back to torturing
I'm
you.
getting my nails pulled.
What?
So anytime I see that or hear about that in movies, my skin, like, I instantly get
same.
goosebumps.
Same,
So I
but
know
it's
I
an
wouldn't last.
It's an instant pain, and yes, it's gonna hurt for a minute because until
Well, it's not
like,
an instant pain.
I mean,
yes,
it
as soon
is.
as they rip it off, that's an instant pain.
That's an
Oh,
instant
you mean
pain,
the
Zach.
pain is immediate?
Yeah, the pain is immediate.
Oh yeah,
That's an instant
Okay.
pain, Zach.
That's instant pain. It's pain instantly.
gotcha.
And yes, will it be painful? Probably until I get used to the pain. Because like if you cut your fingernails too short, that shit hurts
That
for a
shit
minute.
hurts bad.
But then you get accustomed to it after like 48 hours probably.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I know.
would that shit hurt instantly? Yes, but am I gonna be traumatized? No. Am I
You
gonna
will
be? Am
be
I gonna feel?
traumatized.
Am I
You're
gonna
definitely
feel?
gonna be traumatized.
Okay, but not like if I'm being waterboarded for 72 hours.
I'm taking the waterboarding because 72 hours is a long
and
time.
you're also gonna feel like you're drowning.
Yeah, I hate that. But the thing is, like, that's like one of my
That's
favorite.
even more reason why to choose it.
Right? Because
What?
I don't know what Phil's talking about.
Because you say you hate the feeling like you're drowning. And he's like, I hate that. But you're like, I'll do waterboarding.
No, yeah, I'm definitely doing waterboarding because it's 72 hours and then you're done. Like, you get your nails pulled, it's gonna hurt until they grow back.
I don't know
Yeah,
about until
that's
they
what I'm
grow
doing
back.
waterboarding
Yes,
too.
like it's gonna hurt till they grow back,
And I just can't.
and you won't be able to use your hands.
I could wrap bandages around them.
You won't really.
What do you mean?
You can
still
use them,
hands?
but you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna be able to use your hands pain free.
Yeah.
Anytime you pick up something,
It's gonna-
like just pinch your fingers together, that's gonna
Yeah.
hurt.
I know you have asthma, but I know your asthma is not as bad as mine. When you choke, does that trigger your asthma?
Wait, Luke, you have asthma?
Uh,
Why am I surprised? Luke got everything.
no. I grew. No, but I actually grew. Well, I think I grew out of my asthma.
Okay.
But
Since when? You haven't grown in the longest time.
damn. But anyway, no, I don't think so. I don't think it did.
So yeah, that's the only thing that makes me not want to do the waterboarding, because I know my asthma would be going insane. But I just think the fingernails is way too intense for me. Like
And
I
it's
would
just-
legit pass out.
And I think
Well,
like
if you
water.
passed out, then you would
Like if
feel
you
the pain.
if you did like a line graph, right? That's how I think of everything. But like
Everything.
waterboarding, it's like for 72 hours you're gonna be like, if no one
What?
can even see what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna skip this. But like say like if it's a line graph, you're gonna be very high in like the, I guess it's not even painful. It's just like
It's more
Uncomfortable.
traumatizing.
It's just-
yeah.
it's
more
like
psychological.
it's psychological, yeah. But like after it's done, you're done. Like that average. So it's all 10 fingers.
No, anytime you take a shower, probably
What?
it'll probably be traumatizing.
Oh, for sure. And I feel like
Anytime
you get
wa-
water
anytime
splashed on
water's
your face-
Yeah,
near
but
you.
anytime I clip my nails, that
Maybe.
shit's gonna be traumatizing.
Yes.
to me.
Anytime you clip your nails, then
No.
what?
I've clipped my nails.
Bro, you're taking
What?
the most minute like
short, and then like
Yes,
I was
yes.
fine after.
No, and yes, it hurts. Yes, it does hurt.
You're not gonna be able to. There's no way.
What?
what is the opposite of an extreme? Because that's like you're taking it to the non-extreme. Like
You're
clipping your
simplifying it. You're
yeah.
like-
No, it's a very similar. I'm saying it's a very similar pain.
No, it is
No,
not.
it's
not
not.
even close,
No,
bro.
no. Sorry.
Have you ever removed
hold
one
on,
of your
hold on.
toenails?
Okay, sorry. Removing the nail and clipping the nail short is not a similar pain, but having the exposed skin under my nail, whether it's clipped or a pulled nail, would probably be the same type of pain. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Not the pulling versus the
it would
clipped.
no, it wouldn't be the same. It'd be similar. All right. So now, when you clip your fingernail, how much of your nail do you think is left? Let's say 90% of it is left. So now multiply that pain times 10.
No.
What?
No. Because there's a larger area doesn't mean there's more pain. Right?
They're also not
Because-
clipping
So
the entire nail.
as your nail is growing back, you're still gonna have that pain until
No,
it's fully there.
But Luke, they're also not clipping the entire nail.
I
They're
know,
pulling
I
that
know.
shit off.
Okay, yes, I know. But I'm saying after the instant pain of pulling it off, the pain is very similar to whether you would have clipped
No.
the exposed skin.
That is incorrect.
And if I clip my nails,
Wrong.
Hold on. If I clip my nails and there's 90% of nail left, right?
Yes.
If I were to clip my nail and there were only 5% of my nail left, it would not be 9.5 times worse pain just because the area is larger. It would be the same amount of pain over a larger area. You get what I'm saying?
No. That's not
The
true.
pain does not increase.
Yes, it does.
No, the area increases. The area in
I don't know
which-
how to explain
If
this,
the
to you,
area
but it does.
increases, the pain would
No.
probably increase because
Yes.
there's more
No,
nerves being
if-
exposed.
Yes,
right?
thank you, Phil. Phil is
if
Phil
I-
is schooling you right
If
now.
I get a scratch on my leg, if it's
Yeah.
an inch versus if that scratch is a
6
foot
inches.
long.
Right. Okay. No. If it's an inch deep versus 6 inches deep is what you should be comparing it to.
No, because
then
they're
you have to do that
no,
9 more
because
times
the
after
pain
that.
is surface level on my finger. It's not deep. It is Like it's over a length.
I don't think you
Yeah,
understand how
if you get
fingers
a
work.
1-inch scratch on your thigh, it's
Yes.
not gonna have the same sensation as a 6-inch scratch. I can guarantee you that.
I'm not
'Cause
saying
again,
during the scratch, but after the scratch, yes, it is.
No,
It's
because
just a larger area.
You know, it's
with the
gonna
same
be
amount
it's gonna
of-
be painful the entire time the nails growing back too. Like there's still gonna be pain associated.
Sure, but the pain is not going to be worse because it's a larger area.
I don't know. I just
disagree.
feel like
That's
there's more
false.
tissue damage, more nerve damage, which means more pain and more healing.
And again, you have to do that 10 times, bro. You're not just doing
well,
it
after
once.
like 3 or 4, you probably be in so much pain you don't feel the other ones.
you
No, you feel it every time.
You're
You
probably
feel it
feeling
every
the pain.
time.
Like, yeah, I would feel like once they do like 5 of them, I would be in so much pain on one side of my body that, like when someone, like as a kid, everyone ever like punched you and then pinched you or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it's some like thing as a kid that they do, but you don't feel the other one after you get
Yeah.
pinched. It's
Yeah.
probably a very similar situation. One is physical pain and one's going to be psychological.
I'd take the psychological.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a psycho.
Give me waterboarding. I think you alone on this loop.
That's fine. I don't mind being alone. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
All right. Moving on. So, get it off your chest. Y'all have anything?
I thought, what did I say I was gonna talk about? Oh, I said it in the thing. Oh wait, did
So, no, not yet.
because I was gonna shout, but never mind then.
You have something to get off your chest.
Y'all go first.
I'll go. Mine was there was a post by Secret Miami, right?
Yeah.
And it was saying, it was just a meme, right? And they were like, oh, Miami, something, you're from Miami when it's 11:45 and you're laying there awake wondering if you're thinking you might still go out or something, Most places they're contemplating whether you're going to go out. Thank you. And then in the comments, people are like, that's nothing. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I'm from this place or whatever. And first, one, who cares? 2, you're following a page called Secret Miami. If you go to a page of Rio de Janeiro or whatever, and they say that, no one's gonna be like, "But in Miami."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows that, like, you can go out in other places that I'm sure, like, it's cool and stuff, but, like, that's something that is part of the DNA of Miami.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
also, Las Vegas was someone who said that, like, okay, cool. That's all there is to do there. But it's just, like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, want a cookie or what? I don't know.
That's definitely not even true of some places though. Like, if someone were to say that about Atlanta, I'd be like, nope.
Someone was like, you've obviously never been to South Africa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Y'all got anything else to get off
But
your chest?
that on
Oh,
top,
sorry.
it wasn't like that crazy, but it's just you're following a page called Secret Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's following Secret Rio de
Mhm.
Janeiro.
I have to follow
I
and
need to
get off
follow
my chest.
Secret Miami.
I do too, but you can go first.
Oh, facts?
Yeah.
You
Go
go
ahead.
first.
No, you go first. I insist.
You go first.
I insist.
Mine is Phil.
I'll
Now
say
you gonna
mine
take my shit.
is Zach's, actually, because Zach has to. No, mine is Zach.
Oh, mine's Phil.
Why? Yours is
yours?
Zach because Zach put you.
Mine is Phil. Mine is
So
Phil.
Mine's Zach
it's
only
two. We have
because
two
Zach
for
put
Phil.
me.
We have 2 for Phil and 1 for Zach.
Why is yours Phil?
Mainly because of like when we text, and I feel like he just disagrees. I mean, it's stuff that I already know, but when he disagrees via text, I'm like, is he really disagreeing to disagree, or like does he actually feel that way?
No,
Or is he
a
just
lot of times I actually feel that way. I don't just, y'all niggas think I disagree to disagree. I don't.
Bro, you do.
But you do that
I
also.
don't. I mean,
And you're like the boy who cried wolf. If you do that so much that we're not gonna be able to tell when you're not doing it.
no. A lot of times we really just disagree on shit, and then y'all say you just like to disagree, and I'm like, no, I
Yeah,
don't
well,
agree- I
we'll
don't
disagree
agree with that.
with something. Then you'll halfway through you'll realize that, oh,
Yeah.
damn, I'm wrong, which you've done, and then you'll still keep arguing that point just for the sake of arguing it, and because you don't. Well, you've done that in countless arguments, Phil.
But I've also acknowledged I'm wrong though. So after that point,
more
I'm just
recently,
arguing.
I think
Yeah,
Danny's
that-
helping you
that-
grow.
Yeah,
That
but you
time's
would in the cases we're talking about, you would admit it like
Yeah, but that
later
hasn't-
on, a lot further on. But in the moment, you're still acting like
Yeah.
That hasn't happened in a minute though.
Probably not, but it might not have been a minute.
Who
but
knows?
Via text, like, definitely, it happens.
When?
Bro, like, I can't remember. We were just discussing something, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it ride. But
I wasn't disagreeing to disagree though. I really felt that way, and y'all said and y'all expounded on it, and I was just like, all right, that's y'all opinions, but I don't think I'd be that way.
I'm gonna just let it
So
ride.
that wasn't a disagreement to disagree. That was saying no, like that's how y'all see it. This how I see it. This how I would handle it. Just because I don't want to handle it the same way or see something how y'all see it, doesn't mean I'm wrong. It just means we have a difference of opinion on how we handle things.
Yeah. Okay, Zach.
I had to drink some water. All right, let
This is gonna be a lot.
me get this off my chest. And don't interrupt until I'm done. So I'm a Quentin Tarantino this shit, and I'm gonna work
that's
backwards
lit.
and then go to the main thing. So
Wait,
most
so, like-
recently,
Like Hateful Eight.
it was Phil being annoying with the football picks.
I knew that
because I
one.
was trying to pick the opposite of Phil, and this nigga kept flip flopping. Because y'all know we do the NFL picks.
Yeah.
Yesterday we had Seahawks and 49ers. First I picked the
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. But I don't even want to do this next year because every time we have to pick a Phil, he goes back and forth for the
Yes.
longest time.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, because
So-
I actually don't like to pick on the pod. I'd rather just pick and submit.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
go
yeah.
through I'm going through my
Yeah.
actual process of picking picks
Same.
in real time, and y'all don't like my process.
Same. All right, let me finish.
No,
up.
but you've done that you've done it
Yeah,
over
we
text.
definitely not letting Zach
You've
finish.
also done it over text.
Yeah, sometimes I can.
So what are you
Okay,
talking about?
okay,
You don't
let
want.
Zach finish, let
You
Zach
said
finish.
I don't like doing it on the pod, bro.
Let Zach finish.
Let me finish. All right, so I picked the Seahawks. Then Phil picks the Seahawks, which is fine. That's fair. But I flipped to the Niners. Then this nigga flips to the Niners. And then it was just back and forth, back and forth. So that was the final
Wait,
straw with Phil.
first off,
Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't
Finish.
wait, but on that point though, because this is to his point, I said I want to pick the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I didn't make a pick. I was like, if you read the text, I was like, I really want to pick the Seahawks.
Yeah.
But I don't know yet, or some shit like that.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what team I picked because I just picked the opposite of you, and we
You
went
picked the
back and
Seahawks,
forth.
and I picked the Niners.
Okay. All right. So now rewinding to the juicy part of the story. So Luke texts in the chat who wants the Salehi Denberry whatever Crocs.
Yeah.
And Phil and I text at the exact same time about both wanting the Crocs, which is fine. But I wanted these Crocs for forever. And Phil, in the beginning, did not like these Crocs, which Phil rebuttals in the chat when we bring that up to I like the green ones. The ones Luke was giving away were not the green ones. They were purple. They were purple. So that justification is out of the window. Two, and I took some notes because I didn't want to forget anything. I didn't take too many notes, but so then the fair way that we went about picking who gets the shoes is first we said we'll do 1 to 10, and then Phil was like, no, it needs to be a range.
A range.
No one understood.
What we said
larger
was we're gonna
range.
pick. We're
Okay.
gonna pick a number between 1 to 10. They're gonna text it to me. Text it to Luke, and Luke's gonna text me the number he's picking first, so that we can make sure it's fair. We're all about fairness, and equality.
Yes. So why did it need it? We did end up picking the same number initially, but
That's
why?
why.
That's why.
Yes, if it's a larger range,
That's what you said, though.
there's more probability that we don't pick the same number, and I just feel like when you have a larger range, it makes it just more you have lesser chance to I don't know.
Okay, so we both picked
'Cause
three.
we picked the same number.
Yes, we both picked 3. Then we switched it to 1 to 50 for Phil's sake, which Phil ends up picking the closer number because Luke's a dickhead, and Luke picked number 1, and Phil picked 23. I picked 26. And the funny thing was, I thought about picking 23 and 21. But anyways, so Phil ends up winning the vote. But what was the next important note that I had? I was surprised that Luke even put this up for even gave Phil the opportunity to get them. Because Phil just pissed Luke off in the chat prior to, which was the conversation we were just having on the pod 2 seconds ago when Luke said he had to get it off his chest. Because Phil was pissing Luke the fuck off.
Yeah.
So I was like, this nigga don't even deserve it. And then I completely forgot about the fucking vibrating panties, which I'm sure that are just sitting collecting dust and that aren't getting used.
Are they getting used?
Not yet.
No,
Actually,
I think you said you used it
We used
once,
it
and then
once.
they haven't been used
Yeah.
since.
But we
So-
haven't been out like that. We haven't been in a space where you can use it yet.
Yeah,
Like,
but I
for
thought you
real.
said that Danny didn't like it.
No, she liked it. We just haven't. She was just like, it's loud. So we haven't been out somewhere to where I'm like,
But y'all go
Like
to
a
y'all
club
go
or
to
something.
dinner every day. I mean, every day, every
But
Saturday.
it's not. It's not like a lot of music. It's like we talk. It's like
You
quiet
guys
environment.
went to
It's remote
Patricia's
control vibe.
to Patricia's little thing where we were all outside for a very long time.
Yeah,
Damn.
she's definitely not wearing it there, bro. What do you mean?
You're just proving the points, bro.
Tatiana
You're
would
proving
have worn
the
it
points more.
anyway.
Yeah, Tati would have worn it anywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's wearing it right now. No,
But but that's a good point. That's a good point. And I will say, and I'm not blaming you, AJ, but I
What?
was definitely peer pressured because you were the one who suggested that we pick a
No,
random
I
number.
honestly thought it was
and,
fair.
And at the no, it is fair. I'm not saying it's not fair, but after I thought about it, I was like, why did we even do that process? One, I know Phil doesn't like them.
That's not true. In my
Yes,
opinion,
I
Jay.
only-
didn't
you thought they
like
were-
them
my
in the
gosh.
beginning.
You thought they were ugly, but not only that, but I was like, Phil did piss me off earlier. I don't know why.
Yeah, and you housing all your Christmas gifts at my house.
Yeah,
pissed
no,
all the
I know,
homeboys
I
off.
know.
So just because I piss you off, you shouldn't make it not fair.
No, I know that. Bro, I didn't. I could. Okay. Second thing, I could have just said fuck it after the fact and been like, nah, I'm gonna give him to Zach. But I mean, it was fair. We did it fair, and that's that.
But you also, I think it was you being consistent. You, whenever you give stuff away in the chat, you open it
Yeah,
up, and
yeah.
then if people are interested, we say, all right, you could do, you get this, you get
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
or we
Yeah.
do it fair.
It's just
So just
unfortunate that
yeah.
you've won the best prizes, and Zach's wanted all of those prizes.
And to start, can my opinion not change on something?
Yeah, I can.
Because in the beginning, I thought they were ugly, and the green ones came out, and I was like, all right, I do actually like these. And then at the gym, the guy.
Wait, I didn't even suggest it. Zach said we can pick a number
Yeah,
1 to 10.
I think it was me.
I thought it was
Yeah.
No, I just
He
was
just
I was
agreed.
just a facilitator. That's all.
Oh.
And the guys at the gym.
Dang,
always
so
tell
you
me
brought it
about
upon
cops.
yourself.
I
Yeah.
did.
Thanks. You better put this back on your chest.
Nah.
Pause.
and I can vouch because
You can
Tati
vouch?
on the not your Tati, the other Tati,
Yeah.
she was selling a pair of Brembries because we were talking about them. I was like, oh, we was talking about them recently, and I was telling her how them the only Crocs I actually like.
Yeah.
You talking to the mic?
I was telling her those are the only Crocs I like, and I was gonna buy a pair from her, but she had them in a weird ass size, like a 7.
you.
And I was like, who the fuck wears a 7?
Well, she's a girl. Girls
she
got
was-
smaller feet.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but
Where's this?
point being, I might not like something in the beginning, but I might like it over time.
Well, I
Yeah.
told
Especially if it's free. Phil
told
like
Phil.
something if it's free.
Phil he better wear them all the time.
He's
or
not
I'm
even wearing
fighting
them
him.
right
Or
now.
I'm fighting him.
I
Bro,
don't
why aren't
have
you wearing them right now?
I don't have them right now.
Dang, I don't even have them yet.
All right.
Adam's shipping them to me.
Best thing y'all seen this week?
Best thing I've seen.
Man. Damn.
I actually had something now I can't even remember.
I mean, the best thing that I've seen is that I don't have a game with Zach for a while.
Oh
Facts.
no.
I don't know what it is. I mean,
Facts,
we're both
it's
great
always
when we're
bullshit.
working separately,
Except for today.
except for today. But just when we work together, sometimes it's not even just us. It's just the players just don't want us to be great.
Yep. Facts. Y'all got anything else before we move on?
The best thing I've seen. What's after this?
Streaming.
Oh, I got a couple other great things. I went to go. Oh, that was one thing I could have gotten off my chest. I went to go upgrade my phone.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I
why
definitely thought
why
that
Luke
was.
got pissed off in the
I
first
definitely
place.
in the chat was like, you have to get it off your chest for sure.
Yeah, but it's so long.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really.
Basically, what happened was
AT&T.
Phil's trying to get Luke's trying to get a new phone, and then he goes to one place to get it. They say they have it in stock. Then they're like, if you want to get a full refund or full credit for your phone, you have to get the little crack in the back fixed. He goes and gets it fixed, comes back, boom, no phone. Or they tell him, oh yeah, you can still get it this time, but nope, January is when the receipt says it'll be delivered. So he tries to go somewhere else to get it, gets that one returned, and I missed
I
something?
felt like you missed the part.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
So I ended up paying the $70 tax because you have to pay the tax on it. I ended up paying the $70 tax, and that's when I see that it's not going to ship for another 6 weeks. I threw my email receipt is like expected ship date January 25th, and I was like, damn. So I go into the store the next day because I see it when I get home at nighttime, and the store's already closed. And I go in the next day, and they're like, yeah, that's the expected ship date. And the girl that I ordered with wasn't there the next day. So the person who was there was like, if you go to Best Buy, they might have it. And if they don't have it, they usually get it quicker than us. So I go to Best Buy, wait for a minute. I put my name down on a queue because now they do queues or whatever for the order of you arrive in. And then I have like a work meeting that I had to leave to go to, and then I had to come back because they didn't get to me in time. Anyway, I speak to the manager, and he's like, "Oh, we can get you the phone by December 20th if you cancel your AT&T order." And I was like, "Oh, okay, bet." So I literally canceled my AT&T order, put my name back on the queue at Best Buy. I go to speak to the associate, and he's like, "Oh, we're not supposed to get it December 20th." And I was like, "Your manager just told me if I canceled my order, like I'd be able to get it." So he's like, "Okay, let me go speak to my manager." He goes to speak to the manager. I don't think the manager realized what he had told me or remembered what he told me, because the associate comes back to me. He's like, "Oh, my manager said that that he wouldn't even like recommend you buying it through us because we can't guarantee the date." And I was like, he literally just told me to cancel, like that I should cancel my order because I can get it quicker here. And then he goes back and talks to the manager. His manager comes over to me, apologizes or whatever, and then goes through like the list of ones that they have. I ended up ordering it through Best Buy. They were still quicker than January 25th. Like I'm supposed to get it December 23rd or something like that. But it was just the runaround of like, I went to the AT&T store like 3 times. Then I had to go to Aventura Mall to get because I have Apple Care Plus, like to get the crack fixed. So I drove an hour to go there. And then when I get there, they're like, "Oh, we can't fix it here. You have to go to Galleria." So
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't know that you had.
Yeah, so I drove an hour to Aventura. I had an appointment.
I didn't realize you
when
went to Aventura. I just thought you.
When
went
I
to
checked in at Aventura, the guy accidentally, instead of confirming me, he canceled my thing. So I waited like 30 minutes, and then I was like, all these people behind me are getting called first, and they finally realized that I was canceled. And then, so Cindy's with me. Her mom's coming over for dinner, and Cindy's pissed at me because like we're taking so long. So I was like, you know what? I'll just drop you off, and then I'll go to Galleria. So we drove 45 minutes to her house, dropped her off, and then I had to drive another 30, 45 to Galleria. Anyway, Galleria was able to give me the replacement phone, and then I went to AT&T that same night. So I went to AT&T like 3 times. I went to 2 different Apple stores that are like an hour away from the house each. With traffic like around 6 p.m. rush hour time. And then I ended up going to Best Buy like twice too, all within 24 hours. So it's just it was just so much. Anyway, best thing I've seen this week is I'm actually getting the iPhone 14 Pro.
It's lit.
It's lit.
There you go.
And I'm getting it for literally $200, which is wild to me.
Because of the trade-in?
Yeah, they're giving me $800 for this one.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and this
What kind of phone do you have?
This is the 10. This is literally fucking
Try to trade my
5 years
shit in.
old. So they were like, yeah,
Bro,
it's $5 a month.
and
It's $5 a month, I think, for 36 months. But they were like, you can just pay it off in one lump sum, and I'm like, sure, I'm gonna fucking do that. Like, it comes out to like 200 and
Got you.
I don't know, 20 or something like that. I don't know.
they gave me for my 7. They gave me I think 400,
Yeah,
which was the max that I could get for it.
yeah, like I'm like a 5-year-old phone.
Yeah,
Because the difference was with the crack, they were gonna give me $350.
and this was in September. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, with a crack $350, without a crack $800, and I just have to pay. I had to pay $99 to get the crack fixed.
a deductible or something.
No, it was the Apple Care cost. Yeah,
The deductible.
I think so. I don't know.
That's what I'm
I don't
guessing.
know.
If Apple Care's insurance, you have to pay a
Yeah.
deductible to get
I guess.
the
Damn,
the
see
benefit.
what my trade-in would be.
Yeah, Apple Care is insurance. You're right.
Because my
You
AirPods
have
my shit
a
in perfect
12?
condition. I think this is a 10.
No, that's
9.
not a 10.
It's a 9.
No, your shit is newer than mine.
Really? I don't fucking know.
No,
what
I
this is.
I
He has
thought
the
you had
3.
the more updated one than me because I have an 11.
And
It's,
his is also a pro.
Yeah.
This is a Max.
This guy.
I don't fucking
They
know.
have- they have
have
a-
you seen anything good this week?
They have a Pro Max. Phil.
I don't know what it is. No, I haven't.
I've seen. Well,
The
yeah.
lady that made my frappuccino was a little baddie though. Ain't gonna hold.
Oh. Well, we shout out to Shondell again because he had a birthday and he also got promoted, which was lit.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, he got promoted. That's the best thing I saw this week. Shout out to Dylan. Thanks,
And
AJ.
then also Phil has a fight date.
It's not confirmed.
Oh,
but I
never
picked
mind.
my opponent.
Phil doesn't fight it. We gotta.
You picked your
wait,
opponent.
Zach,
you
gotta
said
cancel
you
that.
picked him. How you do that? You just said
They
want
gave me
you.
2 options. So
Whoa.
they gave me a fight at 155 or a fight at 150. So
And
I
you
was
took
I'll
the
take
150.
Wait, what are the record differences?
I think both guys was either 2-1 or 2-2, something like that. They
Damn,
both
bro, we
got
coming
more
for them.
fights than me, so it's gonna be a tough fight regardless.
Wait, how come? So what was it? What went to your decision?
Which one looked weaker?
The guy I picked is fighting at he's 6'2".
He's
so-
white.
Wait, the guy you picked is 6'2"?
Yeah, he's black. No, I just want.
What does that have to do, bro?
I mean, I said he's white. I said it.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was like,
he's
he's 6'2". He's like, yeah, he's
and
black.
I don't know. It's just it's a challenge. I just
How tall was the other guy?
The other guy looked like he was about 5'8", about my height.
Bro,
5'7",
that
maybe.
guy's gonna have so much reach on you.
I know it's a challenge. So either
has
fight
your-
was gonna be a challenge regardless, though. Like it wasn't.
So you
gonna
wanted
be
to take
an
the
easy
dude that
fight.
was skinnier, basically.
Yeah, but
Because if he's gonna make 155 at 6'2",
Yeah, well, he's long and
yeah, but
lanky.
it's also you're also kickboxing, right?
Yeah, so I mean, his
So
kicks
his
are long.
kicks
too.
are
oh,
good.
it's kickboxing.
What do you thought I was doing?
My
I
guy's
thought it was
gonna
MMA for a second.
No, I don't do MMA. I won't do MMA until
It
I
would
get a
be
blue belt.
I feel like it'd be a little bit easier if it was MMA for him.
But there's still kicking involved.
Yeah, but the grappling part of it, you'd be closer.
You can get closer and
Yeah,
take
you
him
can get-
down.
yeah,
And
yeah.
if you get like if
But-
he's 6'6" and he's gonna get down to 156 I'm sorry, gonna get
Yeah.
down to
He's
155.
6'10".
6'2". It's like 6'1", 6'2", I think.
He's 6, bro.
Bro, that's me getting down to 155.
Yes, but he's probably already near.
He's
there.
already lanky,
That's
though,
the
yeah.
difference.
It'd be a tough fight, but I mean, I took my seafood.
But all,
so it is
bro,
what it is.
his reach is gonna be wild. That's like remember we saw
Jimmy's my
buddy.
height, and he fights at 170, and he looks a lot lighter than me.
Nah, Jimmy fights at 155.
Oh, 155.
Mhm.
He fights at 155.
Jimmy fights at one. He's in Mo.
Oh, he does fight at
he's
But
155.
long, but
So,
we
yeah,
saw a
then never
long
mind.
body.
He
Like
did
Jimmy.
kickboxing at 165. Kickboxing and Muay Thai
That's
at
what it was.
165.
We saw a long body person against someone your height, and he was just smacking him from across the ring.
Well, that's the challenge.
be
That's
like
it's
that.
like
That's
Sugar
the
Sean
challenge,
versus,
yeah.
versus almost anybody.
It's gonna be a tough. Like any fight moving forward is gonna be tough.
Well,
'Cause
either way, I got faith in my dog.
Yeah, for sure. I got Phil.
When's the date?
January 28th.
Tits, that's soon.
7 weeks.
or 6 weeks. I'm in
So
training camp.
we
fight
need
camp.
to get him the shorts.
Oh yeah, the Save It for the Pod shorts.
Would you wear them?
They have to just if they look.
The regulation.
What's the regulation? They can't have pockets.
Can't have pockets. That's about
That's
it.
it. Okay, bet any color. I bet.
I streaming. White Lotus, the finale happened.
11,
Do you watch
11
White
Pro
Lotus, Luke?
Mm-mm.
You should. It's
Yeah.
good. I think you'd like it too.
The
It's
ending
quality.
is definitely not what I was thinking, and there was so much fucking left on the table and unanswered questions.
Really? I thought they answered everything.
Well, one, you don't know if the two couples cheated or not.
Oh, I guess, but the girl admitted yes that she kissed a dude at least.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What happened?
Why you gotta ruin it?
You're not gonna remember once you start watching it.
Two.
The other ones like there's no way that
Yeah.
Daphne and whatever.
To the husband of Jennifer Coolidge, what was the deal with the picture? Like, I don't know what happened with that.
What do you mean? That was the whole setup. He left out the thing so he can get the money when she.
Oh yeah. That is true. But to
And then
like
he was
how,
like, "Oh, he's gonna have an alibi because I was nowhere to be found."
Yeah, but yeah, I wanted to know like kind of how he knew them, and because that was an old picture, so like what was
Wait, his
their
alibi
history?
would be what?
You want me to just
Like he has nowhere to be found.
so
He was nowhere to be found.
so one of the characters dies, right?
yeah.
And the guy that left is married to the lady, so he's gonna inherit the money.
Uh huh.
And he's out the country, so there's no way he can be involved, you know? And
Oh,
he's gonna
okay.
get
So he was clearly out of the country.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The nephew of Buddy, like, I want to know what the hell that was all about.
Like, oh, yeah, like, how, I mean, he was just hired to do a job, I guess.
Yeah, but I feel like there was a lot that wasn't answered. But I'm not complaining. I love the ending. I did not.
I thought it was great. I feel like I feel like I've seen a lot of people saying it too, but they kind of like closed the book on it.
Yeah,
On most of the stuff, like so, some of the stuff is left up to interpretation, but that was
yeah.
the same from the end. I didn't like that she played the dude. Like it started seeming like it was gonna be that way, the little Italian girl.
Yeah,
But I was like,
yeah. I did not
"Damn."
want that to happen.
I didn't want him to
I
be
wanted
played.
it. I wanted it to be a happy ending.
Same happily ever after in LA.
For real. But I definitely loved it. I don't know which season I like more between 1 and 2, but I think they're both great in their own ways. I feel like 1 didn't leave you with as many questions, but like I said, both. I also think the ending of 2 had me more on my seat. Like going into the finale,
Yeah.
I was like, "Who the fuck are the dead bodies gonna be?" So,
Yeah.
But I liked it.
I think I liked season 2 better,
You do.
but it might just be recency bias.
Gotcha.
But I liked how they did it. I feel like there was more, like you said, there was a gradual build up,
Yeah.
and the ending was like the climax was at the end, and they still like
Shout out to the climax.
the crescendo is what, up or down, Luke? You know language.
I want to say,
That's a music thing, though, isn't it?
yeah, I feel it's a music thing. I want to say it's up.
Yeah, like a build-up, crescendo.
Yeah, I want to say it's up.
And what's I forgot. I guess in the falling action obviously was pretty fast, but I didn't want
Crescendo is the highest point.
Okay, I didn't want I didn't want Jennifer to die, man.
The same.
Bro, the way she went out too. Oh,
Slipped and fell and hit her head.
Whoa,
yo.
And then drowned in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Hopefully Luke forgets if he ever watches. But
All right, Avatar.
that was annoying.
Avatar movie.
I haven't seen it, but I put it on there.
I hated the first one.
You hated it?
Yeah, I did not.
I feel like a lot of people didn't like it, right?
No, I feel like I'm the only
Everyone,
one.
really?
a lot of
Anytime
people.
I say I don't like it, people react like that.
Yeah.
The first Avatar was great.
The first Avatar, you liked it? I did not
I'm gonna
like
go
it.
see the second one in is it?
At the Regal?
Yeah, with 3D with the is it 4D?
Bro, is it a date? Are you going
Why
on
wouldn't you
dates?
just grab that?
Yeah.
Do you know how long it is? Pause.
It's 3 hours
3
and
hours.
22 minutes.
12.
Jesus.
3 hours and 12 minutes, I think.
I'm gonna go with the moving seats and they splash
All
right
right.
on you.
Oh, I definitely want to go see it there then.
I'll splash.
So you can do 3 hours and 22 minutes of Avatar, but you can't do an hour and 9 minutes of Kanye. That's
Of what?
crazy. Kanye.
And he's talking about on an album.
No, I mean it's different watching and listening.
I can't do 3 hours of.
Yeah, that is way
Avatar.
too long.
That's a
It's
long
extremely long, but if
I
the
do
one
be
is
watching-
good,
do
I
it
could.
intermission.
I do be watching porn sometimes for 3 hours though.
What? How?
Trying to find the right video.
I mean, I used to do that.
it
But
just
not
feels like
anymore.
3 hours.
3 hours.
It's not really 3 hours. It just feels like a long
No,
time.
but Phil agreeing with it.
He's like, I used to do that.
I've had my
porn
Sundays where I'm
marathons.
just in home all day, just looking at porn
on
all
a
day.
Sunday on the Lord's Day?
Yeah,
Wow, you're not living right.
but
what do you mean
if-
the Lord
if-
is clapping cheeks?
if the
too?
movie's good, there's been a couple movies I've seen for 3
you
hours.
don't think the
and
Lord is
it's
clapping
like
cheeks?
honestly, that's
Definitely
the only time I watch 3 hour movies is at the theater.
The Lord watches porn.
What 3 hour movie has there been?
Titanic, the second Avatar.
You saw it at the theaters?
Yes, I saw Titanic.
You
at
weren't
the
even
theater.
You haven't
Wait,
seen the
huh?
second Avatar.
I mean,
Oh,
the,
okay,
the
you
first
just-
Avatar. I saw
Yeah.
Titanic in theaters. My teacher in grade school took me.
Oh, really?
Just y'all two?
Dang, he was also.
arrested.
No, she took me and my brother. She's actually trying to adopt us. It was crazy.
Oh,
I
okay,
told her
that's
that story
cool.
before.
But then there was titties on there.
It was. She told us to cover our eyes. I went like this. Peeked in my finger.
Dang, you saw? Was that the first titty you ever seen?
No.
No, he lost his virginity before then.
Nah, I was still a virgin. I was still a
Yeah.
child.
It was
But you know they had HBO. They had HBO at the dark.
Real quick,
I know, but I don't know. I was like, if a redheaded white woman's nipple was the first one Phil has seen.
real
been
quick
too.
on
No
the
wonder he
last
likes
on the
women.
last pod we didn't catch it, AJ. But when we were talking about when Phil was talking about wiping his butt, and he said that he's been wiping his butt for 20 years. Phil is 32 years old. What was happening?
I'm 33.
Phil is 33 years old. What was happening the other 13 years, bro?
His mom wiped his butt for 13 years.
I was just
Phil
pooping.
is
Wait,
shit
I
in
want
his
to know.
pants.
I want to know when those 13 years were. What if it wasn't the first 13 years
Yeah,
of his
for real.
life?
I just take intermission.
It's like someone else
It's
is
the
doing
middle
it from now
13
on.
years.
Bro, I was listening to the pod and had to run that shit back. I was like, wait, this nigga said 20 years?
Oh no.
And then Delight.
No, Devotion. I put Devotion on there.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be good too. I'm not supposed to be. Gabe saw it. He said it was good. That's the one with Jonathan Majors, the Black Pilot thing one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's supposed to be good too. So,
Gotcha.
just I haven't seen him yet, but y'all should be watching him.
But
Music,
You
Absol.
seen Bullet
Oh,
Train
sorry.
yet, Luke?
yes, I told you.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
talked
seen
about it a long time ago.
All right, cool.
Absol, what'd you think, Phil?
It's fantastic.
He's spitting on there.
The production's great. The flow's great. It's just
He
good, bro.
spit-
It's like it's. He be gone.
There
He's
goes
been
that-
There it is. There's the one.
he's been gone for so long, so it's a breath
He
of
said
fresh
he's been-
air to have him.
I like that pun. He said a breath of fresh air.
To have him come back like this strong.
That's
You know
his
what I mean?
breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Because we've been going that long. Sometimes you take that long break and it's like, all right, I think put out a project and it don't sound good.
Like
This might be-
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, this might be like one of his better projects. So it was great. I already got a couple songs I like.
I only
Like
had one
standouts.
listen.
It was
and
great.
there's
I already
only-
have a couple songs.
I think there were only like 2 songs that I really liked.
that are standouts. I'd
Only
say.
2 songs that you liked.
Great
Yeah, but
album.
I
I like
also-
So was he
songs.
really spitting?
I
them
did.
things?
He
Great
was
album. I
spitting.
like 2 songs.
It was. I didn't say it was a great
Best
album.
album
Phil
of the
said that.
year.
He was spitting, but I wouldn't say that I loved it off the first listen.
He must have been actually spitting.
I listened to it in the gym, and it definitely isn't a workout album.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Is that the only thing you have for music, Phil? Absol?
Yeah.
Yeah, my standout tracks are Moon Shooter, Goodman. Like I really, really love Goodman. Do Better, Gang Them, and
The Church song I like. That was my favorite.
Fallacy, Church on the Move.
Yeah, Church on the Move. That was my
I
favorite
like
song.
Fallacy and I like Positive Vibes Only too.
All right, sports, NFL picks. I guess we'll do.
Let's do them.
We'll send them in.
No, let's
Yeah,
just
I
do
think
them
we should
live.
send him in.
Send them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
But
have
we
some
have to do-
tomorrow.
we have- yeah,
like
we
have
on
guests.
Saturday. We might as well just do it
Yeah.
right now. I know I
Phil's
hated on
not gonna wanna
Phil's.
do it.
I know I hated on Phil's process, but it's kind of funny.
Also,
Does it make it harder for you or easier?
well, the reason why I haven't counted the last week or 2 weeks is because I haven't gone back to when he did it on the pod.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
Well, I
let's
sent the
just-
other ones in the chat from last time.
Yeah,
I just
I
wrote
know
it
from
down.
last time. I know from last time, but I'm saying the 2 times ago.
So if we
I can
if-
do it. I'll just go listen to it later.
If we send them in, will you have them before tomorrow's games? Because I need to know my standings. Because I don't want to pick without knowing my standings. Because that gives me like how risky can I be? Because
Well,
I like
I
to pick
can
upsets.
I can do the math. I mean, I could probably do the math on the drive home. Because I'm not driving. AJ is.
Okay, because
All
I
right,
just
well,
So
want
we'll
if
send-
if AJ, if you can send it to me and AJ.
yeah, I'll send them in after I get the
We'll send them.
tallies.
All right,
Alright.
never mind.
But you'll probably have to. What's the first game tomorrow?
11 the regular time, right? 1:00. There's no UK games, is it?
Tomorrow's Saturday, Phil. So like, I don't know. They're doing it different.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be like 1-4.
Oh, it
7 or
is a
some shit
Saturday.
Like that.
Fuck, man.
They have 3 Saturday games.
So just pick the Saturday games now.
Yeah, the first game's at 1. Yeah, bro, I was right.
Yeah, I don't
1,
mind doing the Saturday
4:30,
games, no.
8:15. We'll be fine. Just
Yeah,
send
Let's
it.
do this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, it
Just-
was fine.
Please, someone.
Yeah.
I'll set a
He said,
reminder.
he said he's gonna listen and.
I'm working all day during the thing, so
Yeah.
it's just.
World Cup final.
or we
It
could
has been
listen in the
set.
car.
We have the World Cup on Sunday.
I was partially right.
All
Me
y'all
too.
were, except for me.
It's lit.
I really wanted to pick Argentina too, but I was just like, nah, no way. I'm gonna pick Brazil.
Yeah, and I on the pod said that Argentina usually
Who
shits
did
the
you
bed.
pick?
Belgium over England.
Damn.
Tough.
Did one only one made the knockout
Yes.
stage?
Belgium didn't advance to the knockout stage.
Damn.
But who y'all got? Y'all sticking with France?
Yeah, I'm sticking with
Yes.
France.
We.
It's France versus Argentina, right?
Yes.
I'm sticking with France, but I think Argentina winning would be a cool story.
Yeah. Messi needs one.
And that game is on Sunday
Yes.
at
I think
time?
like 1 o'clock maybe.
I'm sticking with
The
France.
Argentina, they haven't won a World Cup, right?
No,
Or
they have.
They
I'm pretty sure they have.
how recently though?
Oh,
Mm,
Maradona, I think, was the
Yeah,
last
it's
one.
been a while.
In,
But
like-
they won the Olympics. I feel like they won something recently.
Oh, I don't
That
know.
I'm not sure about.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sticking with France because Argentinian fans made that video about all Africans on France, and that shit was low key racist.
Who did?
Argentina fans, you didn't see that video?
No.
We talk about African players on France and where they from.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so I'm sticking with France.
All right.
Shout out to all
I mean,
them
they do
Africans.
have a lot of African players.
Yeah,
They
that's
do.
not from France, but I don't like that.
All right. Well, that's all I have. Y'all have anything else before we end it? All right. It's been another episode of.
Damn,
Safe
nigga,
for-
can we get some? Can we say something?
I
Oh,
gave
wait.
y'all a second.
We didn't do the snacks.
Yeah.
Do we want to save it for another time, man?
Yeah. We'll
Well,
save it
do they have
for
an
next
expiration
week.
date? Probably not.
My stomach hurts. too
Snacks
much.
won't expire in a week, fam.
That's fine.
They
That's fine.
snacks.
No, but,
Are
well,
we
next week we're
recording
not.
next?
Probably not.
Oh shit, next week is Christmas.
And he's out of town.
I leave Friday though, so if y'all are,
We could do Thursday.
I'm also off Wednesday and Thursday.
Y'all want to do
I
Thursday?
might be able to do Thursday. Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
won't
we'll
be able
see
to
if
do
there's an
Thursday, but that's
episode next
okay.
week or not.
Stay tuned.
It's been another episode.
Phil wanted to
Phil
say
wanted
something.
You still didn't let him say it.
Oh no, I didn't want to say anything. I just wanted to.
Oh,
Because
wow.
he like shorted us so quick.
This
He's like,
has
"Y'all got anything
been
to say?" All right.
another episode of Save for the Pod, episode number 93. Phil, hit the drop.
Burn, burn, burn.
That's
Peace.
weak.
No, Tatiana's sleeping.